Hey. What? Hey. Okay. Ignore.
That's not helping. Welcome back to Episode 1 Last Double Episode
145.
Episode 145. Starting with our sponsors. First and foremost, I want to thank After Oceans. Bringing ideas and ads
To life.
Also want to start Live Styling and Wellness Fitness page. Start by TLT's own. Brandon Body Auto streams. I don't fucking know when. Find him on Instagram. Brandon spelled the usual way. Body Auto, BATTIATO. Live Stallion. Live spelled without the E. Stallion spelled the usual way. And also want to shout out his coach at Synergy K9. Find them at Synergy K9. Puppy Plyometrics. They coach dogs. And they do not support us. But I'm supporting them.
Got moles if you have moles in the Puget Sound area. Wow, I seem really loud. In the Puget Sound area, servicing northern Seattle to southern Tacoma. They are your premier mole exterminator, providing chemical-free methods, yada, yada, yada. Atlas Aeration, making your lawn hopefully look like your partner's pubes tomorrow. Or when this releases today. Because it is Valentine's Day. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh my God. I got you this rose.
It's like the Bachelorette.
How long do you think you'd last in The Bachelor?
Dude, you know what's weird? The Bachelor, Bachelorette. It's like, okay, that whole show is about a person dating multiple people.
Yeah.
And all like people are like so like all girls like so into it. I'm like, this is about a dude dating fucking 20 bitches.
Yeah, and then like because they don't get to smash till the
But there have been times there's 100% confirmed there's been smashing.
I feel like they break the rules all the time because
no, they do 100%.
Because the main person, bachelor or bachelorette, is never supposed to say like I love you, but then at some point they'll be like I do too, and it's like, dude, you can't fucking say that.
No, the 100% they bend the rules. They're people and they're out like drinking in the mansion, shit, they're hanging out. 100% they're clapping.
Yeah, but they say that they don't till like that. That's like the last three, and then they have like that. Are we going to go in the suite? And
Yeah,
like,
but I'm saying they don't wait till then.
so which number do you want to be? It's you versus two other people. Do you want to be the first one that fucks him, or do you want to be the middle one that fucks him, or the last one that fucks him? It's all about strategic.
My gut would want to be first, but it'd probably be smartest to be last.
I would think so. Now, here's the thing. If
It's kind of gross though, because it's like, oh, I'll wait till after they I don't want to work through anyone's cream pies, dude.
they're using protection on the show, you would
How
think.
the fuck do you know?
You
don't.
think.
You don't.
You think they all get tested before? I would think so.
If
Can
they-
you imagine that? You're like, well, not you. No, can you imagine like, okay, here's the thing. If you're the first one to fuck though, what if it's so good that they just don't really pay attention to the other two?
But what if, like, I'm just saying, well, I guess you actually have no way. It's kind of hard strategy-wise to go last because you really don't know how how the other people are going to go. I'd say, okay, my gut, of course, I'd be like, I just want to open. I'd be the opener. 100%.
You're the opener.
Yeah.
I'm more of a closer, I feel like.
I thought that was a good idea, but then maybe this is what I'm thinking. That after that, knowing that might affect the performance. It might affect how things are going. Because now I'm thinking, okay, I'm hitting cleanup right now almost. So
Clean up.
like one guy's going, I'm in the hole, no pun intended. And so it's like,
What I'm saying is, so if you go first, here's the thing is, one, because I went on Golden Bachelor that just happened.
but if you went last and you were strategically able to maybe find a way,
Like, I hit a camera, see how it went.
not hide a
I'm
camera.
kidding.
I was saying maybe one of the employees or something, like, hey, I'll pay you this much. Tell me how long it went.
Yeah.
And then just in your mind, have that clock going.
Well, sometimes it's not about the length. I mean, these
No, of course not. But
these people, I mean, these women, or I guess we're going for the Bachelorette. So this woman's wanting like intimacy. You know, she wants to marry this person. It's not like a hookup. Like she's like, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with this person. Did I feel that connection, that spark?
are you? I know the answer to this question. Are you eating ass right away?
Did she shower? Look, it depends.
You are, you fucking little freak.
If I'm going first,
You are.
if I'm going first, it's necessary. Because if I'm going first, it's necessary because.
But wouldn't that be the first time that you're fucking this person? So it's like you're opening with that?
Dude, fucking
Stick
just
out.
lights out,
yeah,
man.
You gotta stick out, yeah.
Because you know what? Every time you know why? Because I guarantee the other two guys probably aren't. She's gonna be like, well, he did. Like,
he's adventurous.
he sees no fault in me.
That's that's a stretch.
Well, like he's in it to win it. If you go first, the thing is, because it just happened on Golden Bachelor, where he like fucked the first girl, and then he wasn't really even like interested in talking to the second girl.
That's fair.
Because he's just like, wow, sparks were flying last night. That was crazy. And that's what's on his mind. So then
Yeah, are you telling me
day-
he's not like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna fuck the other two?
No, I'm saying that
100% he is. He's like, this is free.
before the night that they fuck, they get like a date thing. And
Oh,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
just not present. He was just like, I mean, he's just replaying last night.
I mean, or he's also fucking 70. So it's like he's probably just not like, oh, I can't wait to fuck another one. He's like, okay, I'm done.
So in that, if we were on Golden
If
Bachelor,
the Golden Bachelor, the strategy changes.
yes, if it's Golden Bachelorette, dude, you doing it for the old lady?
Why would I do that for the old lady?
Say we're both single. Should we go on Golden Bachelorette, dude?
That's not. You can't go on the goal. The point is they're all older, and
that's
it's to encourage people that when you get older.
Is there like a cougar Bachelorette we could get a part
I think.
of?
Well, there is a show. It's not called that, but it's called something else. But I was going to
The
say
Couglerette?
the Couglerette. It would be the Cougarette, not the Couglerette.
The Cougler. Like,
The Cougler.
dude, that sounds like a villain in like a kid's show.
The Cougler. Oh fuck! All right, I do want to share something. Since it is Valentine's, or it's Valentine's Day tomorrow, but you're gonna hear this on Valentine's Day.
Happy
the
B-Day.
origins of Valentine's Day is actually very dark and bloody.
Really?
So
Is that why it's red?
actually, Emperor Claudius II executed two men, both named Valentine, on February 14th of different years in the 3rd century. Their martyrdom was honored by the Catholic Church with the celebration of St. Valentine's Day. How the fuck we got here is a great question, but I will say this, and then I found this article. So how they would do it back then, it was actually kind of fucking weird after they started. It's crazy to see how it kind of evolved. So from February 13th to 15th, the Romans celebrated the feast of Lupercalia. The men sacrificed a goat and a dog, then whipped women with the hides of the animals they had just slain. The Roman romantics were drunk. They were naked. A religious professor at Yale University, Noel Lenski, told NPR in 2011, young women would line up for the men to hit them. They believed this would make them fertile. The brutal feat included a matchmaking lottery in which young men drew the names of women from a jar. The couple would then be coupled up for the duration of the festival or longer if the match was right. The ancient Romans may also be responsible for the name of our modern day of love, Emperor Claudius, as I explained with the execution of the dudes. And then later, Pope Enrique Iglesias, I muddled things in the 5th century by combining St. Valentine's Day with Lupercalia to expel the pagan rituals, but the festival was more of a theatrical interpretation of what it once had been. Around the same time, blah, 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 blah. And as the years went on, the holiday grew sweeter and sweeter and less dark, with Chaucer and Shakespeare romanticizing the holiday to have what we have today.
Wow. Well, emperors know how to fuck. I'll give them that. Number two, what I will say.
No, they don't know how to fuck because they're emperors. They don't have to compete with anybody. That's what they don't.
I guess that's not what I really meant. What I'm meaning to say is that, dude, to not get laid back then would be, I mean, because no one knows anything. And like they literally told people that like, hey, if I whip you, you'll be fertile. Like, and they just believe it. It's like, it's
There's
crazy.
a lot of weird shit back then. I mean,
because no one could fact check shit. Who are you going to fact check it with? It's like, hey, this is what I'm supposed to do. It's like, God, everyone was just fucking, and they were all fucking for the wrong shit. It's horrible.
Yeah, I had a question I was asking in the car, but I wanted to wait. So, and it's actually a lot more common than you think, whether it's from injury or prostate cancer or whatever. So if you lose a nut, are you getting a prosthetic or are you leaving your guy solo down there?
Lose a nut,
Yeah, that happens all the time.
like a testicle.
Yes.
What would the prosthetic be there for? Just for like showmanship?
It would be so it didn't look weird. So it didn't look like you have just one in the bag.
What is it? Is it just like a big marble?
It's like silicone. It's the same, feels the same. But I'm saying it's so you don't have just fucking one in there.
I mean, if I'm married,
Probably so it doesn't look like a fucking droopy eye bag.
this is fucking.
Yeah, it would just be one-sided. Would you get a prosthetic? I think I would.
I mean, it'd be kind of. I wouldn't if
I'd be off balance.
If I'm married, I like feel like I wouldn't care because it'd be like, hey, honey, you're married to a guy with one nut. Like, who
No,
cares?
but I think that
But
I would notice it. I'd be like, oh god.
I don't really look at my balls though because they're like below my dick a lot.
I know, but like you still know, and it still looks.
I do find it comforting to put my hands on them and knowing that there was half a sack. And it's
okay.
mostly
So you would get would you get a prosthetic?
I think what other options like
Other options.
maybe
is
I can make them
nothing.
bigger.
What the fuck is your answer?
I said yes, and I just want to know
Okay,
are
there.
there options?
Why would you make it bigger than the one you still fucking have? Then you would really look dumb.
Maybe I look maybe some girls are into lopsides.
Who?
I don't know. There's a thing for it.
There's not a big market, I assume, for that.
There's a big market for bigger balls.
Oh my god, man.
What? Okay, if you had the option, would you make your balls bigger?
No, because they are completely symmetrical with my body and my type the same way. Why the fuck would you do that?
How do you know if they're symmetrical? That's just what you're used to. What if everyone just had a fucking cantaloupe balls and we just didn't know? And we're just sitting
How
here
would you
with tiny
cantaloupe?
balls.
How would you not know?
We don't see guys' balls all the time.
A cantaloupe? How the fuck would you not see
No,
that?
okay, not two cantaloupes. How about like one grapefruit is the whole sack?
I don't
Reminds
know.
me of like the little neck things.
the gob
on
on the
animals.
turkeys?
Yeah. Or like a
Is that a gob? Is that what it's called? The red thing? A gob.
I believe it's called the gizzard. No, because we were at the bar or whatever not for work. We were at the timeout bar, but not drinking.
Oh.
It's where we go to eat. And they always get these things called chicken gizzards, and they're fucking gross. They're just like this rubbery, chewy bullshit.
Chicken gizzards.
It
Sounds fun.
Dupe was telling me that's what it is.
I think
gizzard.
I've been referring to gizzard as throat for my whole life. so-
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Dick down our gizzard.
That's good. That's good. So for Valentine's Day, are you more of like a romantic type? Do you just get straight to the fun? Like, kind of paint me a picture. What is the ideal Valentine? I mean, do you like shower with him? Or like,
Yeah, I think that's a classic. I think you can't really. The only thing that's tough is maneuvering in there can sometimes
because it's like move to the left, to the right.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of room, and so if you're one of those people like at my parents' house, they have that really huge standing shower. That would be very ideal if you're one of those people. Yes. 2 different spigots going this way, going this way.
You can get that little extension thing. Have you seen that?
A fucking extended barrel? What are you talking about?
No, dude, it turns one shower head into 2. So it literally, you plug it into the one and then this rod goes across. There's 2 heads on both sides.
Oh, that's interesting.
You get half the pressure, but double the fun.
I like pressure. I need pressure. Okay, there's nothing worse than you go in a shower and you're on vacation or something and it's dripping.
It feels like a fucking
No, it's not.
Feels
good.
like an animal's drooling on me.
I want some high pressure. I need good pressure when I take a
Remember
shower.
when Kylie Jenner posted that video of her shower, and it was just dribbling out, and everyone just roasted her. It's like, you're a billionaire and you don't have good water pressure. Call a fucking plumber. But
It's
anyway,
all artistic shit.
So
probably.
you're what kind of guy are you in the shower?
I'm a guy who cleans himself.
Do you clean them for them?
I would say so. Yeah, I know you do. I know you do.
I like the shower.
Not because I was there.
Yeah.
But because you told me.
Yeah, I would say I prefer to
Yeah,
clean
you're
them
like
in the shower.
you're like Oscar in Shark Tale.
Is that the one who scrubs the tongues of the whales?
Yeah, but in the way he works at the whale wash. Working at the car wash, and then those fish are fucking. Dude, that movie is
Shark Tale?
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time.
Dude, the fish had some hips on her. Do fish have hips? I don't know. But
No, it was Angelina Jolie who voiced that one.
That's why they gave her big ass lips.
When he puts the bet down for Lucky Day at the seahorse. The horse's name is Lucky Day, the seahorse. And he's like, 5,000 clams on Lucky Day to win. He's like, that's 10,000 to 1. That'd pay a million clams. I guess that makes me Oscar the millionaire. And then the millionaire then echoes, she's dangerous, super bad. You better watch out, she'll take your cash. She's a gold digger. And then she's like, nice bet. Dude,
she was a bad. I'm like, imagine the animators. It's like, draw me a bad fish.
So you'd fuck that fish.
I'm not gonna fuck it.
Do fishes have beavers?
Well, yeah, they lay eggs.
But where is said inserted?
I don't think it's like that. Is it?
Do they insert? Do fish insert and squirt? I don't know. Or do they just lay?
Well, then how do the eggs get fertilized?
No, I mean, they just lay the eggs. But I'm saying there are some fish that I've seen, Thank You Planet Earth and David Attenborough, that there is eggs that are put onto the floor, and then the male goes over and fertilizes them. So does that mean he fucks the eggs?
On the fucking eggs?
I think so, yeah.
How do you do that in water, though?
Dude, he's got fucking
That's
ropes.
some high fucking pressure.
Dude, it's like silly string, and it goes, and then it kind of...
You know what he does?
Drips down.
He backs up and lets it go with the current.
Oh.
It's kind of like, then
It's like pissing in the wind, but the other direction.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And so it kind of takes it and carries it.
Yeah.
And he's probably had practice, so he probably...
No, what I think is you put them on a rock vertically. And so then you can just start spraying ropes. Just
Or I think what you could do, so if you're a fish, because they're horizontal and the bottom part of their body's facing down, if you are to shift, head up toward the surface, yeah, and you're like this, and then... There goes my phone. Anyways, and you maintain buoyancy by little pedals, little ones, because if you do too big, then you start tipping all the way backwards. So you're floating there,
you're wafted,
and then especially if it's rough seas or there's squalls. So I'm saying you're going like this, and then you start shooting, and you can kind of you can look down. You can look down.
Well,
like
they don't
this.
blink, so they can they can just look down.
They don't blink. I forgot.
Well, like, I don't think I've seen a vertical fish.
No,
like,
I know, but like it makes sense.
But how do they just, if they're up here doing this, what's touching that to get it to?
I think it's just like instinct. I don't think they need anything touched.
They can just shoot whenever?
Yeah, it's like an instinct thing. A lot of animals are like that. Do you think all animals need to be jacked off like you before they fucking jizz?
I think it's part of the experience.
How do fish do it then? Do you think fish get jacked off by fins?
Well, they just kind of...
Maybe rub their bodies, kind of?
Yeah, or maybe they have like a... I don't know, they take their fins and just kind of do one of these. A little shimmy shake.
Maybe they use other animals like anemones, like clownfish.
Or they just hump the eggs. That's
like you did your couch.
I never humped my couch. Oh my God.
No, you didn't hump it. You fucked it.
I like how like every other episode I have to explain myself.
It hasn't been every other one. You explained it once, like 10 episodes ago.
Like 100 is when I first.
Before that, it was like 20 episodes ago.
All I said was that people fuck their couch. You're like, so you fucked your couch.
No, but you didn't correct it for a while, so I was under the impression that it was true.
I did not fuck my couch.
Okay.
The fucking doorbell rings was just a little baby couch.
Dude.
Like, Dad. It's an ottoman. The Ottoman
Dude,
Empire.
whatever happened to all our Ottomans?
Yeah, dude, we had the Ottoman Empire.
Dude, we had like 5, didn't we? We have 1 here, 2 in the garage, or 3 in the garage? What? Never mind, we still have quite a few.
Yeah, people love Ottomans. We obtained some. We never paid for them. We bought not one Ottoman.
No, I don't think I've ever, either of you, have you woken up or like in the middle of the weekend, I need an Ottoman. Man. Dude, where did they come from? Where did we get them? We had them all. We had like 5 of them in one group. I'm like, this is a whole couch. We never bought. Dude, actually, that's a good thing to think about.
Yes, it is. Dude, okay, for perspective, we lived in like this 1,000 square foot house, 4 people, by the way. And somehow throughout the 4 years that we lived there, it was like 1 ottoman, 2, and then
We had 5 at one point.
It's like, where did these come
But
from?
I like them because look at it. We can't just use them to set things down.
No one sits on them.
No one sits on them.
They just collect things.
The only time we've sat on them is when we had like parties and we had like Secret Santa for that one year at the old house.
Yeah, and it's just like, hey, we don't have enough couches, so
Yeah.
here's a couch with no back.
Here's a couch with the top chopped off.
Chop the tops off the fucking
But if you
couch.
put it against the wall, you have a back, you know? But then if you're on slippery
Dude,
floors.
it's just a tiny elongated stool.
It's a limo stool, dude.
It's a fucking stretch stool, dude. The wheelbase on that thing is crazy. Oh
Oh my goodness.
yeah, we had the Ottoman Empire up in here.
Yeah, I don't. And here's the thing: the thing about that is when the only reason that people acquire those is that they come with the furniture that they get.
Yeah,
We've never bought furniture that an ottoman came with. Even the sectional that we have never came with an ottoman, and so it's like. And all these are completely different colors. So it looks like if you walked in our house, and I think, I'm not kidding you, this must have happened over the years being so fucked up they just showed up and we just forgot about it. And then all of a sudden, like, what the fuck?
You think people brought their Ottomans from home?
No, but it looks like we just went to Goodwill over the years and went to these random stores and just bought them. And then we just accumulated them.
Accumulated Ottomans.
Dude, we could just stack them all and then have a little Ottoman tower. Yeah.
Well, our one in there kind of has like a built-in Ottoman, you know, 'cause it has the
It's an Ottoman
It has the
inside an
long
Ottoman,
piece.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, even the couch that I bought that's in the spare room, it didn't come with one, but it has a little fold-out.
Yeah, it doesn't have one. I don't know what the fuck.
Dude,
Where did you get the one? Well, you had the black one that has your vinyls in it that opens up.
That was Jambo's.
Yeah, I'm saying I knew about that one.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden one day I'm like, where the fuck?
So
did we
then
get
Dupe
these?
gave me his leather couch. That one came with the one that's in the bar.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay, so there's 2.
That's not even. But that's a specialty.
It's a specialty Ottoman.
It's a bigger one. It's bigger.
a specialty Ottoman.
It's a limited edition.
That one's a specialty
Because it's leather and it's nice and it's a lot bigger. You could actually sleep on that. You could fit a big dog on there.
Yes.
Yes, I could sleep on that if I actually did like when dogs like they'll get up and then do the whole.
Yeah.
It's a mind fence. Did you know that?
What?
A mind fence.
Oh, it's like when SpongeBob and Patrick draw the circle.
Kind of. But I saw it in a Disney movie once, and it was a talking dog. Very obviously, this is
This is a very credible
reliable
source.
And then
You got me at talking
I
dog.
forgot what movie it is. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Building a mind fence." He's like, "A what?" He's like, "A mind fence," and it keeps out bad dreams.
Oh.
Then 5 minutes after they fall asleep. Why
So-
do they do that?
Go like this because they think they're running. In
No,
the
I'm
dream.
saying when they spin in circles and they'll go back the other way, like they do. They do doggy donuts.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I had one time had someone tell me that they're like, "Hey, by the way, like when I sleep, you know, sometimes I go like a dog."
No, wait, who?
Just someone I'm not gonna mention.
Wait,
on the
this is a
podcast.
real story.
This is a real story.
Oh, I thought you were like naming like a movie or something.
No, and so at the time, I thought they meant like they get on all fours and like run around.
Well,
the
if you're laying
house.
down and you're sideways, you basically are on all fours if your arms are like
Yeah, but
this.
what I thought it meant was that if you stay the night, you might catch me on all fours running throughout the house.
Oh, I would fucking kill somebody.
I would
dude.
freak
I
out.
would freak out.
But
If
no, a little like
dude, can you imagine
this?
at 2 a.m. if you see someone, whoever's in your bed, running on all fours? I don't care if it's you. I'm killing you.
Yeah. No, it was just like it was a joke. Their arms just kind of move a lot when they sleep. They're not actually running around, but I thought that'd be funny.
How many? So, like, you know those little packs of donuts?
Yes,
I don't know. That's why the fuck they call them donuts? That's so
because they're
funny.
just the
Midget donut.
bachelorette. It's the female donut. The
There is a
donut
hole.
and the donut.
There's a hole.
There's a hole.
And
in
it
the
kind of
log
looks
and the
like
bog in the bottom.
It's kind of wrinkled.
It's a butthole.
Yeah.
Is that? Never mind.
Anyways, I was gonna say, so those little packs of powdered donuts or glazed,
They come
whatever.
They come in a half a dozen.
Yes. How many of those do you think you can close out in an hour?
Our packs
Yeah.
8.
I was gonna say like 7 or 8 for me.
Yeah, I
I think.
And that's not trying that hard. If I'm like trying and there's money involved.
Okay, how about like
20.
in
20.
20 packs?
If there is $1 million on the line, I'm getting it.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying if I have like reason, not just
But
like,
are
can
you
you do it?
so are you strategy wise? Are you like one of those people that would just have a drink and then kind of take a sip once in a while, or would you take the gross like hot dog contest and like dip it so it's wet and then?
You know what I'm doing? I'm going with the chocolate covered ones. The powdered one's gonna dry out my mouth too fast. The chocolate's gonna make it slip right on down because as the chocolate melts in my mouth,
Yeah. You could say glazed as well, but the chocolate probably would do a little more slippery.
we're going for maximum slip factor. Why are they called donuts?
I don't know.
Oh, did you know the donut hole is just the middle of the hole
Yeah, I
of
knew.
the donut? Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't.
No, I knew that.
Because there's
That's why I
a
said
hole
it.
in it.
Yeah.
Donut holes.
Yeah.
Have you ever put? I did this
The
at.
donut hole back in
Yeah.
the donut.
You
Let
put
it go back to its
You
home.
put it back in there. It
looks so cozy.
and it. Yeah, that's one way to put it.
You know, it's just sticking up looking at you.
But anyways, I was just saying, you no. Did you ever fucking no? Because I would always
Stick it out and in and out. And in.
I would always put it in there, and then it wouldn't. I wanted it to be flush with the rest, so I'd. And then it would just go out the other side and it'd fall on the ground. But hey, Donut Country, remember you'd get them in the morning, warm, soft, best donut to this day. Krispy Kreme trash compared to it. Sorry, all that shit. Donut Country in Medford, Oregon has the best donuts to this day. And I have had a lot of donuts in my day, and it is by hands down easily the best donut I think I've ever had, especially the glazed. Because in the morning, you remember we would go to Donut Country sometimes. A lot of people would go to Donut Country
Oh,
sometimes.
the chocolate milk with it just slapped even better. Even
Slapped.
though it was
and
prepackaged
it was
carton.
and literally like warm, and you went like this, and it was like a Tempur-Pedic mattress. It would go and it would rise back up. It was unbelievable how good they were.
God, those were
Top notch donuts, and yeah. And I remember for a long time when I was younger, because even when I was a little kid, I was so jealous. I'm like, I wish I went to Hedrick because it was right across the street.
Hedrick, that's where when you were in middle school, that's where like the hot girls went.
Was it?
Yeah, when you were in middle school. Obviously not now. I'm saying like,
Yeah.
I'm saying when we were in middle school, like, you know, you're saying like 12. Yeah, I have to clarify that. I'm saying when we were in middle school, like the guy wouldn't have a girlfriend. He's like, yeah, she goes to Hedrick.
Hey, that's where all the hot girls go.
I said when we were in middle school.
Dude, do you remember the original Hornet on the fucking wall, and then they changed it to that like little kid version of it? But it used to be like a really menacing Hornet.
Yeah, it used to be violent. I think it had shades on, didn't it? Didn't have sunglasses?
No, it looked literally like a wasp, like very like artistically.
Yes, but I
consistent
swear
and
it had
perfect.
shades.
It never had shades. The new one might have shades, but I don't think.
Well, it went from menacing to like kid, like that's too much. Like let's make him cool,
It's like it did the Marvel movie thing. It went from like good to
shitty, and
For 8-year-olds.
now it's getting better.
I don't know if it's getting
Now-ish.
better. No, you can't say that. It's not
Well, I
getting
feel
better.
I think the Hornet has fingerless gloves now, so you know that he.
All like 6 of its legs.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, happy Valentine's Day to everybody.
Yeah.
We're at 28 here.
Oh shit. Oh, I think I had something else. Hold on. Give me a sec.
Ooh.
Ooh, oh.
Ooh, ooh, bing, bang, walla, walla, bing, bing.
I was gonna say. Oh wait, that's sports. Okay, this is actually a good question. So I was gonna say, what is the hardest you've ever partied?
You've
ever
the
been
hardest
pounded?
you've ever been.
Been pounded. No, I was just say you've ever partied like the most malnourished, bender, hardcore. Just you're like, holy shit, that was a fucking weekend.
I feel like there's a lot on the table.
Yeah, we had quite a few ourselves.
Yeah, we've had quite a few runs. You know what I would say?
I mean, as much as I would think one before, like early on, was more. I have to say that Las Vegas one was pretty malnourishable.
the last
We only ate a couple times.
I was on one.
Yeah, that was something.
That was a menace.
And then, you on the last day when we stayed the extra day, and then you were down in the casino at 6:30 or 7.
I didn't sleep the whole night.
No, oh yeah.
I kept coming back up. I cleaned the whole hotel.
Oh, and then we went on a walk. And we went on a walk down the fountain, and then we just kind of kept going most of the time.
Yeah,
But I think Vegas just encourages that. The ambiance of that is just.
It encouraged me to just be delinquent, and everyone went to bed.
And a lot of people, you know what's weird? A lot of people go there, and they'll be like, I'll hear stories about it, and they'll be like, oh yeah, like it was, and it just sounds like a normal evening. I'm like, how do you go to Vegas and have a normal evening? You don't. No, you don't do that.
It was one of those where you're trying to go to, everyone goes to bed. You're sitting there, you're just like, nope. And then I just got up and then I grabbed some cash. I went down. I was like, hey, I'm gonna do this one. If I win, then I'm done. And I won the Wheel of Fortune thing. It was like $200 off of 20. I walked back up and then I'm sitting there. Well, it's 2. I went back down. I just kept going back, and then I cleaned the whole fucking suite, and then I just fucking. Yeah. That was one. Also, but you were talking about malnourished. I'm not going to go into details. I think I was 17. I was at your house a lot.
Yeah.
That was a run.
That was something.
That was a run.
Yeah.
I was not healthy. We should get ourselves checked.
Yeah.
No.
We weren't raped.
No, I meant like our organs.
Oh, I see.
We should get checked.
Like, we didn't go to a fucking orgy. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Remember your fucking
the arm war?
The arm war. Dude, it's fucking 2 a.m.
Dude.
And he's like, hold on, I gotta tell
No, it wasn't 2 a.m. My dad asked us
I know, but I thought he was up late. Whatever.
He wasn't that late. He's not up that late.
But he asked us
like
to
10 or 11.
get rid of this, or you wanted rid of it. I don't fucking know.
No, I didn't use it, and he was like, because
So we're like 11 o'clock at
there was a
night.
burn pile in the back. He's like, let's just throw this on there, and it was it was an antique one, so it literally had 55 pieces. It was super fucking heavy, made of pure just fucking solid oak, dude. And literally, we would tip it on the top, dong, ding, dong. It was literally like what, almost 6 feet tall. It was literally like that tall.
Just spinning it.
And we're spinning it through the fucking
up the yard.
Yeah. Every time it hits the ground, it's like railroad spikes going in the fucking grass.
It looks like someone just did a Bernie in your.
It took us so fucking long.
God, we're just geeked out. Your dad's probably just watching like.
Yeah. Doors and drawers are flying out every time.
I don't even think we got it to the burn.
No, I think we left it short.
We got it at like the fence.
Yeah,
we're like
no, because after the grass, it was gravel, and it was like, okay. Because in the grass, at least it was soft, and then we just picked it up, and then after it got to the gravel, it was just, you try to pick it up, and then it would drag.
Yeah.
You go, and you go, and scoot across, and then.
We're like, yeah, we made it this far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, happy Valentine's Day to all of our listeners. By the way, videos are on Spotify from last episode
Patreon.
on patreon.com/ATLT for exclusive content, episodes early-ish. Bada bing, bada boom. Z, where can they find you?
They can find me at _Leslie on Instagram, or James, where can they find you?
They can find me at Jack_Spencer. Both of our Instagrams at the Around the Lunch Table page. That'll pretty much do it.
And see ya.
That was a good one.
I think.
For the picture.
Let's get rowdy up in here.